So let's bring our next storyteller, Lorena.
Thank you. Buenas noches a todos. Me llamo Lorena González, tengo 28 años y soy orgullosamente colombiana. Hello everyone, my name is Lorena. I am 20 years old and I am proudly Colombian. My story tonight is about the American dream. Everybody has a different concept about the American dream. In my case, I came to US to improve my English and learn more about this country. How you know an au pair is a lady from other country who comes to America to learn a second language, lives with a host family, and take care of their kids in exchange for room and board. The first time that I immigrated to the United States was in 2018 as an au pair in Illinois. My first host family were Colombian descendants. They told me, serás parte de la familia. You would be part of our family. That was a very warm welcome, but no todo lo que brilla es oro. That means not all that glitter is gold. The things change, unfortunately. My host mom, who spoke Spanish 100% with her parents from Colombia because they didn't understand English, she started to complaining because I couldn't communicate fluently in English with the kids and my host dad. So after a few months later living with them, she decided to fire me. It doesn't suppose this exchange program is to improve my English? What if she speaks Spanish too? She can accept me? Well, after that, I moved to St. Louis, Missouri with another host family, where they were immigrants descendants as well. When I came there, I started my ESL classes, where I could improve my English progressively. I was in that stage to translate everything in my head, from Spanish to English. And my listening wasn't very good enough. Everything that people talked to me, I listened too fast. I just said yes, moving my head. Then I started to catch words by words to understand the whole phrase, and so that I could make sense of what other people was trying to tell me. After 10 months living with this host family, the relationship between them and I started to change. One day, when I was struggling to understand what my host dad was telling me, he said in an annoying way, I have to telling you everything if I were speaking with my grandmother. In that moment, I was in shock. What I supposed to do or say? I just thought, well, I'm just an immigrant who is living in a house which is not my home. So I decided to leave St. Louis and find my place where I could feel better. So I returned to Chicago to live by myself. It was a better decision. I still continue working with kids as a babysitter, but no anymore with living with families. That same year, I enrolled to city colleges to pursue my dreams. I want to be a journalist, so let's do it. During my years in college, working full time and studying part time, I connect with different families. There was a family where I had to babysit three kids, a baby girl of 2 months and two more girls of 4 and 6 years old. I remember one of the instructions of the mom was, do not speak to the baby in Spanish because she didn't want the baby get confused when she grew up. But she also said she can take Spanish classes later, like her big sister in some years. It sounded weird for me, but they said, okay, it's fine, I just follow instructions. One day at work, I asked to the oldest one, mi amor, ¿cómo van tus clases de español? Sweetheart, how is going your Spanish classes? She replies me, good, but I don't like to speak a lot in Spanish because people will believe I am not American. They won't believe I am no American. Who thinks you are no American if you speak too much Spanish, being 6 years old girl? That's not something that a kid thinks at that age, right? Well, after those experiences, and now working with a kind and respectful family, which have supported me in the last years of college, finally, I just graduated from my associate's degree. Well, the lesson that I've learned is it doesn't matter what happens along my path. Challenge should be the fuel to feel that drives me forward. And that's my story. Thank you very much.